The skin of my character is what you should be seeing, but I'm stuck with this Lobo skin right now. And recently I tried uploading a practice avatar into VRChat, and I can't deal with all the Unity errors. They make it look like it's so easy on the YouTube videos, and somebody told me it was just 4 easy steps to upload an avatar into VRChat.
Yeah, I check YouTube videos on it too, and like, they make it seem like so easy, like, oh, you just do this and this and this, but it's actually impossible.
Hi, my name is 8-Foot Beast. Yes, you heard that right. That's my name, but I have some people just call me Lucifer Beast because that 8-foot name can be very confusing. 5 years ago, I began playing Dungeons & Dragons, and I developed this character that I am portraying before you. When the lockdown came on in 2020, I had spent even more time with character development, and I've been able to do everything with this character. Artwork, live streams, having a whole social media dedicated, cosplay, most importantly. However, the metaverse is just the one thing I haven't been able to touch, and it's because of how truly intimidating and difficult the process is to get in to the metaverse with your own custom commissioned avatar. The purpose of this documentary is to show what avatar upload and commission is like from the perspective of somebody who's been struggling with it for 2 fucking years. I started in 2021 with a video using a free avatar where Visemes and everything needed to be set, and it just felt like the whole thing was broken. And I said to myself, I don't need to do all this work. This isn't my paid avatar commission. What am I doing all this work for, just for practice? No. I need to find a video that uses a paid avatar that is already set to go and ready to upload, which I did. I paid $35, and then the assets, like dynamic bones and all of that, was like $50 more, which brought it up to like around $100, and I was not happy about that at all. It didn't work. Still won't upload. This is what happens when I try to upload it. Unity errors. Galore. Like, this is over 100 different messages that come up. When one experiences errors like this, especially with a paid avatar package, everyone in the VRChat community assumes you're using the wrong version of Unity, which I'm not. You're not importing it correctly, which I am. And in this documentary, I do a demonstration to prove this, so that you will believe me and take me seriously. Aside from just the metaverse and touching on what's very obvious here. If you're familiar with the band Typo Negative and Peter Steele, you know that this character I am portraying before you here is based on Peter Steele. You can see it. You can see it. And this is something I'm very passionate about. And when I'm doing this, it's not just myself I'm considering, it's also all of the Typo Negative fans who really get a lot out of this and what I do. The reason why I haven't quit and why I have so much drive and why I keep going and why I'm so determined to do this, you look at games like Second Life, they have an avatar that basically looks like Peter Steele. And I showed someone this today who's a Typo Negative fan, and they told me that's Peter Steele. And this is in Second Life. They have this available in-game. Also, World of Warcraft has characters that look like Peter Steele or comparable. Also, Disney. Also, Scooby-Doo. However, with VRChat, the closest thing I can get to this character that I am portraying that is based off of Peter Steele is Lobo from DC Comics. That's the closest thing I could get. And I tell you what, that's not the same thing as this character that I am embodying. And VRChat is the one game that doesn't have anything that looks like or feels like me. VRChat is user-generated content, and it's a newer game. It got on Steam in 2017, and I actually had been following the game since its inception on Steam, because I saw the Justin Roiland tweet promoting it, and I've been following VRChat and its development from the very beginning. Despite what I mentioned about Peter Steele and some characters that do look like him in video games or in television or in movies, I think more often than not, typo negative fans often just feel forgotten, ignored, overlooked. How did you get into typo negative?
I started listening to Typo Negative in high school.
I think it's a shame that there isn't something in this game already that is comparable to what I'm trying to accomplish here and what I'm trying to do, because I think people in this game would get something out of it based on my interactions that I've had with them, and I think it should be there already. And things would be a lot different if it was. However, because it's not, that's why I'm making the documentary. That's why I dedicated so much time into making this happen, because I really believe it and I'm really passionate about it. In the case that you do want to monetarily help fund this effort, the only thing I have right now, unfortunately, is my Patreon, which will give you access to my not safe for work content. By the end of 2022 or early 2023, I intend on opening a Buy Me a Coffee or a Ko-Fi. I'm also looking into merchandising on Cafe Press. In the future, I may be able to monetize my music, but that's a big maybe. Over the course of the past 2 years, I've poured thousands of dollars into my headset and cosplay, and money's getting tighter, so that's why I wanted to get this avatar commission behind me. My name is 8-Foot Beast, and welcome to my mockumentary, Mission Impossible, uploading a VRChat avatar and an avatar commission. Wait, hold up, I have to make an edit here. Did I say mockumentary? No, this is actually a documentary. I was thinking mockumentary originally because I wanted to make light of my struggles, to kind of like be like, oh, mockumentary, haha, laugh, funny, funny. And I mean, like, if you're really good at this and you wanna laugh, that's okay. You know, I don't take myself too seriously, and I've tried to brand myself as a comedian anyways. I tend to be the funny type anyways. But, branding this as a mockumentary would be incorrect and inaccurate, because a mockumentary depicts fictional events. These events are not fictional. They're very real, and, like, also, I was thinking mockumentary because it's very amateur style with the video vlogging style, the video diary style, but, that would be wrong branding. That would be wrong. That would be inaccurate. This is, so this would just be a documentary. But there may be parts of it that are very funny. And I'm using this lame thing, this furry wolf dog filter for iPhone, because I still do not have a .vrm file to properly do VTubing, and the VRoid hub and what's available for VTubing is just bland as fuck for someone like me who is more edgy, more on the gothic side, more, just basically I'm mostly somebody who identifies as a monster, so for somebody like me that has those kind of Frankenstein vibes, those monster vibes, there's nothing that really works for me natively on VRChat or anything like that. It just isn't there, so iPhone thing is like the only thing I could find, so I am going to attempt to recreate what happens when I try to upload this one avatar to VRChat, following all the steps that everyone says, that everyone claims it fucking works so well, and it doesn't. And first of all, I just want to say that one thing that's really problematic is that most avatar videos on YouTube, sorry I didn't turn my notifications off, oh well, most of the avatar videos on VRChat, like this one for instance, and this one was uploaded later after I started getting into the process of learning this, they're doing everything including setting Vizemes and all of that, and I'm doing a commissioned avatar where I'm not gonna need to set like Vizemes and all of that crap. Well, they get into it in part 2, but having a commissioned avatar is supposed to be ready to go and everything, and they do all this complex stuff. See, they're getting into this, the avatar descriptor, and they're messing with settings, and they're messing with settings and blend shapes, and it's just super duper complicated. And they're also doing things like setting Vizemes and adjusting the view and all this, and having an avatar commission, I'm not gonna need to do all of this, so this video is not for me. This practice video is essentially not for me because having a commissioned avatar, all that's supposed to be ready to go, and that's actually most tutorial videos on how to upload an avatar. They're always assuming that the avatar is not going to be ready to go, which is the case most of the time, even if they're advertising it as ready to go, unfortunately, as so what has happened to me with this right here. This video by VRChat has been the latest one I've been using. This is the second video I've been using. This is not the first one. The first one I was using was in 2021, and you know what, I don't even know if the video exists anymore, but they were doing complex stuff like in that VRChat video, like setting Vizemes and all of that, and that video actually covered the pink project in Unity and what to do for that, and that's a very common thing because the shaders, like Pyomi, are constantly getting updated, so you're always gonna deal with that. But anyhow, this video, part of the problem is, I discovered, I don't have success with this video, and this video will tell me most of the process, but this video won't get it done. Because part of the problem is, this person is using, claims to be using a different version of Unity for VRChat. They claim to, but if I, blow this video up, just, yes, get it on 1080p, get that screen really large. They are using 2019.31 F. They're using 2019.4.3 F1F1, and that's the one that's officially supported by VRChat. So it looks like they didn't actually change their Unity version, because this video would have led me to believe that. And I don't know how in the hell this person is having success following these steps, and I follow the exact same steps and don't have any success. I don't know what the hell is, but I'm going to attempt to follow the exact same steps and prove that this doesn't work for me. I've done this a dozen times and hadn't been able to get it right. But I left a comment right here about what they said about using, they say to use 2019.431, which isn't even available. Unity has not made that available anymore, that's gone. It's 2019.4.31 F1 right here. And, yeah, and down here somewhere, I know this creator, Bojack, has told people to use 2019.4.31 instead of the F1, which isn't even available, and this creator is not even using that. In the video I can see they're not even using that. But it's like, why are you informing people to use this? Not really sure what's going on here. In the older comments, there it is. Okay, this is what I'm talking about right here in the comments. And I quote, there was an issue with Unity where 2019.41 F1 was downloaded as well as 2019.4F. Make sure you're on 2019.431. Well, 2019.431 is... I mean, this is really vague. 2019.4.31 isn't even available through Unity. But what I think this creator, this YouTube video creator, VRChat, really means is 2019.431 F1. I think that's what they really mean. And these are different versions that I'm not using, and I've never used these versions. I've always used the version that's on the VRChat website, going directly through VRChat to download everything. And at the end of this video, they also claim that you can detach the avatar pipeline manager, which I can't because it always auto-reattaches. They always say that if it's attached, you'll have an issue. Well, guess what? I hit detach, and I try to upload, and it just reattaches. It says detach. It'll say attach before I attempt to build and publish, and then when I hit build and publish, it'll say detach. Right at the end of this video here, they talk about the pipeline manager somewhere here.
But you're always going to want to look for the Unity logo. This is if you have full body. So as we can see, he's pretty much ready, but if you want to ignore locomotion for 6-point tracking, so this is if you have for the Unity logo with the avatar's name. On that, and they're full body tracking, and you don't want the legs to move when you're moving around in the bottom here. If there is an option for you to detach this, then you should detach it. Otherwise, there's going to be issues when you're uploading. You're going to want to make sure to click detach.
Yeah, it shows up like that for me too. The filter is not always working. This thing is really lousy. So, what this author of this video highlights here with the pipeline manager and the option to attach, I have that exact same thing. But you know what happens when I hit build and publish? You know what happens when I hit build and publish? It just shows up as detach. It auto-attaches when I try to build and publish and nothing happens. And there's been quite a few people complaining about things like that in these comments. And my comment, the author of this video, VRChat, has just completely ignored me. And this is the avatar that I'm using, and I had to pay $35 for it and all the assets that it comes with, including dynamic penetration system, which I don't really think I need. Those assets along with this avatar, this was like close to $100, so this is just basically a really expensive learning experience, which is just so it's a little bit counterproductive. I expected to have a successful outcome. I knew there was a risk, but it's counterproductive. Now running out of money and trying to do an avatar commission. And this avatar has a good rating. It has a 4.4 rating. And I think that 1 star was more recent. But it's not that, I thought maybe based on the way BoJack worded things, I thought they were using a different version of Unity to create this avatar. It turns out that's not the case at all. That's really not the case at all, and I don't understand. I just get a bunch of Unity errors like every single time, and I don't understand, like, I've done this dozens of times. This feels like my 50th time trying to do this same thing again, Trying to do this same thing again, it feels like, this feels like it could be like my 50th time trying to do this. But I'm gonna demonstrate what happens. I'm gonna demonstrate that this doesn't work. When I do it, it doesn't work, and this is what everybody will tell you to do when trying to upload a VRChat avatar. Everybody will tell you to do it this way, and when I do it, it just doesn't work. And it seems like with VRChat avatars, it's just the luck of the draw. It seems like if you just get something... Sorry, my filter is not working. It seems like if you just get something that's put together right by the commissioner, and there's no false advertising, and it's actually ready to go, and they actually know what they're doing. It seems like it will work. It seems like it's just purely the luck of the draw here, and that's why some people are successful the first few times, and then other people like me aren't. I just have to do a real quick disclaimer here. The avatar package I'm working with does contain not safe for work assets because it contains the dynamic penetration system, and I want to emphasize that when it uploads into VRChat, it's not visible, so it's not like you could see any of the not safe for work textures that are included in the dynamic penetration system, so it's not really an issue with in-game upload, and I believe it would need to be marked as not safe for work. I do sort of cringe at that because VRChat does have really strict rules about that kind of stuff in their terms of service, but the avatar video I was working with at the time, I chose it. I had already purchased the avatar, and I didn't realize what I was getting into with that or what that was all about, but I only imported into the project because the author of the video says that you have to import that. Not the author of the video, but the author of the avatar, says you have to import that for it to work, although it probably could work without that. And people do erotic roleplay in VRChat, so that's what that's about. So, if you're in a situation where, you have to kind of watch yourself, it only appears for like a brief second. There are penises that, are in, somewhere in the project files. But it only appears for like a brief second. I try to click away from it, as soon as possible, so it really shouldn't be like, that big deal, because I'm trying to click away from it as soon as possible. But I just wanted to give a warning, a heads up about that, and, I may have not chosen that video had I done my research more, but I don't, like I said, I picked that video and picked that avatar because I felt the pros outweighed the cons at the time, yeah, and I saw that when the, author of the video uploaded the avatar in-game, that stuff wasn't, like, showing up on full public display or anything like that. It wasn't visible, so, then it was, like, not an issue, alright. I want to do a little, just talk about what happens here when, so, I downloaded, this is the VRChat Creator Companion, and I tried opening a project through it. Somebody informed me on Reddit that this has a better chance of working. I tried opening a, avatar project through it. I had to add new projects, and new projects, avatar, that's what I did. I opened up an avatar project through this, and it opened up Unity, and it took me 2 times to get this open. And look what happens when I try to import the assets. Whereas like regular Unity will just let me import the assets, I get a ban symbol when I try to import the avatar assets. Good luck trying to fucking import the avatar package. And look at the errors on the console. Right here, all these errors. Look at that. I mean, it's not too bad, nothing like I was experiencing before, but, I can't even import avatar assets. And this is the version of Unity I was using to try to, import the practice avatar that I paid $35 for with these assets I was using this version of Unity. Hold on, this is the correct version that VRChat supports and everything. It's just really, fucking ridiculous. I mean, really. It's, yeah, it just reminds me that I'm gonna need to, get this done through the support of people on Fiverr, whether it's through paid tech support or them setting up the Unity project for me. Through setting up the Unity project and their and paid tech support. This is, um, here it is, I've opened Unity Hub and I'm gonna attempt to recreate what happens when I try to upload this avatar and follow this video and all the steps. Exactly. Sometimes things may take a while to load and everything like that. So I'm probably just going to... Well, I know Unity doesn't take that long. I was thinking maybe of starting and stopping, but Unity doesn't take that long to open, but importing all those things do take a while. Okay, so here I am. I got to the step of opening up Unity, so I'm going to watch and observe what happens when I try to do this shit. Okay, so first I'm gonna import the SDK. Import the SDK, and this is the latest version. And what the hell is going on? Is not letting me import stuff anymore? What's going on? That's weird. Okay, it just basically stopped letting me import stuff. It just stopped working. Because it's supposed to... It was working before. You're supposed to be able to drag and input stuff into Unity. That's what you're supposed to be able to do, and that's not working. What the fuck? You can already see how miserable this is going as I'm trying to do a demonstration of what happens when I try to upload this avatar, and Unity is not even working right. Unity wasn't even working right through the creator companion. It was doing the same thing. But I'm not using the creator companion right now because that's a new feature, and I'm having to go in from the top menu and import stuff because that's no longer working anymore. I don't understand why, but trying to import from Windows Explorer is not working anymore. And I'm just following the exact same steps as what they show in the video and what I followed before, and just demonstrating what happens. Okay, so here I am. I got to the step of opening up Unity, so I'm going to watch and observe what happens when I try to do this shit. Okay, so first I'm gonna import the SDK. Import the SDK, and this is the latest version. And what the hell is going on? Is not letting me import stuff anymore? What's going on? That's weird. Okay, it just basically stopped letting me import stuff. It just stopped working. Because it's supposed to... It was working before. You're supposed to be able to drag and input stuff into Unity. That's what you're supposed to be able to do, and that's not working. What the fuck? You can already see how miserable this is going as I'm trying to do a demonstration of what happens when I try to upload this avatar, and Unity is not even working right. Unity wasn't even working right through the creator companion. It was doing the same thing. But I'm not using the creator companion right now because that's a new feature, and I'm having to go in from the top menu and import stuff because that's no longer working anymore. I don't understand why, but trying to import from Windows Explorer is not working anymore. And I'm just following the exact same steps as what they show in the video and what I followed before, and just demonstrating what happens. Alright, so I'm gonna continue as, you know, importing stuff from the Windows Explorer is not working anymore. So I'm gonna go ahead and just do it from here, this way. And I want to emphasize again, I'm using the correct version of Unity! It is the correct version. Oh, fucking shit. It's showing all my files. Well, hopefully there's nothing here that, oh boy, that's bad. Supposed to have... Okay. Supposed to be imported. Okay. How the hell am I gonna do this now? Whoa. It's not even showing up. Okay, now it shows up. Okay. I didn't import the latest, title me shaders because, I know somebody else is having... I know Tupper, who is, like, a developer and spokesperson for VRChat said that it would work if you didn't have Blaze version of Pyomi, because it could be depreciated. And when this happens, you have to fix all the pink textures. Yes, I will have to do that. See, this thing's freezing up again. Pathetic. And the whole point is to document, like, where I'm at, and why things haven't moved forward, why things haven't moved ahead. I'm just literally trying to show what's going on. I want to show this because I want to document this. This has been dragging out for like the past 2 years. It's been this. Not to mention, it did take a lot of time for me to art. That is true. And throughout 2021, I was working hard. I've attempted this upload thing before. I've attempted this before. This is different. So. Okay, here I am going to import the other packages. I'm exhausted too, I'm worn out. I mean, I've done this so many times and I'm so tired and so worn out that I don't even feel like troubleshooting why it's not letting me import stuff for Windows Explorer, because in all the YouTube videos, and this was working before I was able to import stuff for Windows Explorer, and I'm just so exhausted. I've done this so many times and I've experienced a roller coaster ride of emotions trying to do this, and it just seems like every time I think I have it, I think I have it, I think I have it with this upload process, it just, like, falls right out of my hands, like, every time. Like, every time. Every time. And I'm just also making this mockumentary for the people who say that it is so easy as 1, 2, 3. I'm doing this to prove, to prove and to get some empathy and some understanding here, and some clarity that no, it's not as easy as you say it is, because what it is the luck of the draw. As to how good the avatar package is written, and how current everything is, and how current all the assets are, and if there was an update that broke everything, you know? Yeah. The mic wasn't being captured for this recording, but I couldn't even access the asset store. It wouldn't even sign me in, and I needed to download an update, and I eventually just stopped recording because I couldn't even import dynamic bones, and this wasn't even happening to me before. for some reason wasn't capturing my mic audio when I was talking, but I finally had installed the update for Unity Hub, and 15 minutes later it finally lets me in the asset store and I'm able to import dynamic bones. And like, people say that this is so easy, and it's not, and even if a package is advertised as being ready to go and everything being set up with Visemes and everything, it's still not straightforward, and I think it's just a matter of luck. You know, I think it really is. And also, this avatar having a lot of assets just means a lot of failure points, which I think my avatar is going to also have a lot of assets as well. So that could be something that I have to anticipate. Sure. Okay, GeForce Experience was defaulting to my wireless headset mic because I had actually unplugged my wired mic. Makes sense. So, it's very common to get this, pink project in Unity, and the video I was referring to, I don't know if I still have it open, this video didn't even cover that. It's like you just magically imported in Unity, everything worked. Yeah, and it's because of the timing that it was downloaded. It was just created. It was March of 2022. The thing was created at the end of 2021 probably. And it was published at the end of 21. So it was the timing. Everything just worked. But as you can see, if time goes by and you download something, even if it's just a year or 6 months, yeah, shit's gonna fuck up. So I've done this. This is like probably I've done this ad nauseum. This is probably like my fifth. It's like feels like the 50th time that I'm doing this. when you get this is pretty standard to get a pink project in Unity because Pyomi updates so much. When you don't use the latest Pyomi shaders, you're gonna have a problem with uploading VRChat according to Tupper on a Steam forum, and Tupper is like one of the official spokespeople for VRChat, so you just have to tediously, like, I've done this twice tonight actually. Yeah, I have to, like, tediously. Oh my god. I'm just doing this for a demonstration video. I won't even be able to upload this, because I know I've done this before and I can't upload it. And I wish I would have been documenting this from the beginning, because I was thinking it was going to work out. I was thinking there was no need to just start documenting stuff, but now I'm just starting to document what's going on to really try to bring about some understanding in the VRChat community that this is not as straightforward as many think. And I'm tired of people thinking that this is so easy. It may be easy to you because you have a background in gaming development, you have a background in Unity, you have a background in Blender, you have a background in coding, you're a computer science major, you're a computer related major, or whatever. So it's like, yeah, this is like, no problem for you, right? And not everybody who wants to upload VRChat content, that's not always the case. I think it's all fixed now. Yeah. Well, my audio's working now. Let's just see if I can do this from start to finish, because I'm not able to even focus on my homework. I mean, this has just consumed me, because I hadn't even been able to focus on my homework. This is like my 50th time doing it. It is a pipeline manager. So I'm gonna uncheck forced locomotion because I wanna follow the video exactly. The author of that video unchecked it, so I won't follow the video exactly. And I think I need to sign into the VRChat SDK. Yeah. Just sign in. From what I recall, in this video it is said that pretty much everything is ready to go. The only thing that they did is, uncheck forced locomotion. Now, so, yeah, I have to auto-fix two things. It was, said that if you have problems uploading to uncheck all the keywords, and this is another tedious thing that you have to do. And I'm just following the video exactly. I'm just following it exactly. I've usually done this in separate sittings, but I'm doing it all in one sitting because I can't focus, and I can't focus. It's just so, like, oh. Anything that says autofix, I'm fixing. So you're supposed to be able to build and publish after this according to the video. See what happens when I hit build and publish? Oh, this is a new one. Bad lighting warning. Okay, I didn't get this before. I'm just gonna hit yes. 18 materials have been locked. Oh yeah, so that's another thing they do is they lock the materials. Yeah, this part's kind of a little bit tedious. So, not as bad as like importing avatar package, just the part that takes the longest. So, what's supposed to happen when you do that is you're supposed to, according to the video, what's supposed to happen when you do that is you're supposed to be able to, see the options to, publish your avatar as private or public, and to name your avatar, and all of that. But I did see a new pop-up that I didn't see before. Okay, there it is. Yeah, there's the... Okay. Yeah, I knew it wouldn't let me do it. Yeah. So, what happens is, there's still textures that come up. Unlock shader, and there's all these errors that come up. And at this point, I've already lost patience. Like, at this point, I remember last time doing this, it's like, I've already lost patience. It's like, I've already lost patience already, at this point. It's... yeah. According to this video, after having done that, you're supposed to be able to get to this point, you're supposed to see this window. You're supposed to see this window and see the camera and everything to do the image, and you're supposed to be able to use it in VRChat, and I'm clearly not, and I followed all the steps. I'm not able to. And I followed all the steps. And I had to do additional steps that weren't even covered. The problem is, there's still stuff that's pink, and I already went through it once, and unpinked everything. As you can see, there's no way. Yeah, there's yeah, this is what I'm supposed to be, what I'm supposed to be seeing is this. This is what I'm supposed to be seeing. I'm not seeing that here. You know, and I don't have a deep understanding of Unity, so I don't know what the hell's going on. You know? I recall that I tried doing this. I think I had tried this before and it still didn't upload. Well, if that does happen, this will have been, like, 50 times trying to do this. But I remember last time at that point I did lose my patience. See, all those keywords, they're all back. All the keywords are back. Look at that. And in the video they say to delete the keywords, so I'm just following the video. I'm just referring to what the video says. And refresh avatars, I'm supposed to do that. Let me try that again. At this point, normally I've lost all that patience, but now that I'm doing a documentary, I'm kind of trying a little more stuff, doing a demonstration, doing a documentary, I'm trying a little more stuff. I still don't think it's gonna let me upload. But I just want to go ahead and show that I'm really trying. I just want to go ahead and show that I follow the steps and I'm using the right version of Unity, it still doesn't work. Okay, yeah, see, so I hit build and publish again for Windows, as you can see, nothing's happening. Okay, I'm just gonna let it finish loading. Okay, yeah, it just goes right back. As you can see, it just goes right back to where it was before. And I'm following the video exactly, and I got rid of the keywords. I don't know if it would be any different if I included the keywords. But I think, honestly, that, I think honestly it's not gonna make a difference. I mean, really. And that's why it has been my choice as of late to go through, paid tech support if this happens. If my commission is like this and this happens, this is why I've made the decision to go through, like, paid tech support on Fiverr or whatever. Have somebody fix the Unity file and then give it to me after they've patched it up and been able to upload it. Whatever, yeah, I'm going to have help. And I'm going to need somebody who's patient and willing to work with me and who's not an asshole. But yeah, I'm supposed to be seeing this screen. Am I seeing this screen? Right here, I'm supposed to be seeing this screen. Am I seeing that screen? Nope. Nope, and I let that person know in the comments they hadn't got back to me. But yeah, this is what happens when I follow all the steps and import everything correctly. This is what fucking happens. Yeah. And I think this model has a lot of unnecessary shit for what I'm trying to do anyways. So, but I'm here just trying to, you know... I didn't think it was that much different from anything else on YouTube, right? You know, it's just... yeah. So you can clearly see what happens when I follow the steps and everything. Like, you can see what happens. Like, you know exactly what's going on here. And, the problem is these errors are beyond the scope of any of the YouTube videos. This is beyond anything YouTube videos cover. And, this is why I need more help. But look at these errors. 94 errors. 94 errors! I'll say it again. 94! 94! Look at that. Holy shit! Holy fucking shit. Yeah, this happened to me last time too. I repeated the exact same steps just to demonstrate. I just want to prove. I need to prove! I need to prove to you I'm doing everything right for you to believe me. For these people to believe me, who think they know it all, I need to prove to you I'm doing everything that was outlined in the video, all the basics. I'm doing all the basics. I'm still getting problems. Some people watching this may know what's going on, may know what's happening. See, that says attach before upload, and then after I try to hit build and publish, it automatically says detach again. It automatically reattaches. Look at that. Would you look at that? Like, what the fuck? Yeah. It's just all the red text and everything. That wasn't even everything. Okay, that's actually more like 200 errors. Because there's all these warnings, there's 13 like, I guess these are two different types of warnings. These are just warnings, 13 plus 54 warnings. So we got, like, approximately, like, you know, we got approximately 70 warnings here and 94 errors. Approximately 70 warnings and 94 errors here. Look at this shit. What the fuck? Yeah. This is my problem. I get a ready-to-go avatar package, and I know that, like, you know, odds are that if I had used a video where they're custom setting visums and shaders and all of that and doing everything by hand, and I used the VRChat video, sure, I could say, oh, I uploaded, but, you know, since I'm doing an avatar commission, that's supposed to be done for me. And I get something that would be like the equivalent of a commission and I still can't do it, yeah, you can see why I'm frustrated. I mean, like, see why I'm frustrated, because this is supposed to be ready to go. This is advertised as being ready to go. This video here said that this was ready to go. You see why I'm fucking frustrated, and you see why this is driving me so crazy, why this is taking 2 years, 2 years, 2 years. I mean, I'm willing to set the visums and go through all that work when I have my avatar for my character. If it's my character, I will go the extra mile if it's my fucking character, but I'm not gonna do that for a fucking practice avatar. I'm just not. Don't want to do all that work for, like, something that's just practice. Like, the commissioner can do that, somebody else can do that. I should be able to just upload it in the game. I just wanted to talk about something here real quick that I've been seeing upon editing this documentary. You see how the background is blue and gray? Like, the entire time, for the entirety of the video, the background's blue and gray. Here's something I noticed that's different when I do it. The background's gray. Like, literally the entire time, the background's gray. So that could indicate that there might be like a missing scene, although when BoJack says to open up the avatar scene, they mean clicking on that little cube right there that says Jake. And that's what I did. I followed the video instructions, but the fact that it's showing gray might be a red flag and it might be why I'm having an issue. This might be the answer as to why it won't upload, because I can see in the videos that it will upload with errors like that, like what I have, but the fact that I have no blue screen, like what's shown in the video, I have no blue screen, I think that means trouble, and I don't know what that is, unfortunately, and I don't know how to solve that, unfortunately, and that's yet another thing that research would have to be done where I'm feeling like I spent so much time on this. So much time, and I'm a full-time student, and I work, and this has already taken so much time away just doing this, like, a little bit every night. So much time has already gone by. I've lost so much patience. But this might be the issue. I'm just saying this could be it. This could be it. And I just noticed this upon editing this documentary. So, maybe, you know, if that's it, okay. Yeah, my plan still is to go with, you know, having support from Fiverr or whatever is still my plan. I need somebody who's gonna help me one-on-one and not just, quick avatar tips from the internet from people who are generous enough to take their time to type something I need like one-on-one help based on like what I see here when I try to do it in the videos. And based on what other people say too, like they're clueless to as to what's happening. So, I need to talk about this because this is very recent. I had posted this just this weekend. I hate using this AirPlay filter from my phone. I need to get something better. But the whole point of this documentary is just to show like where I'm at and what I'm having to fucking deal with. Being a coming VTuber, what I'm having to deal with right now. And I'm documenting like where I'm at. You know, anyhow. Okay, I posted this just this weekend. So basically, the context behind this post, it's both on Steam and on Reddit. The context here is that I had this idea of creating a shared VRChat account, like it would be like a company, so to speak, like a development team account, and somebody could go in there and just upload the avatar through their Unity for me, so I wouldn't have to deal with it. But the problem is that I didn't want that to be my main account because I created that account with the intent to have the password and everything shared amongst like my employees, so to speak, having like a development team. You know, these people on Fiverr and outsourcing stuff would be like employees, so to speak, of this like kind of hypothetical production company I created called Monster Mash. Anyhow, and I'm still logged into it on Steam. I'm still logged in. This is the account name, and I set up a email address and everything, and the whole point is that it was supposed to be shared, and I got a password that's intended to be shared. So basically, here I am knowing that I've got a deficit in these things. This is where I fall short, and I'm trying to set up a development team and sort of like a production company for my endeavor that I want to do. And like, so here we are. I'm asking a question on the VRChat subreddit in Steam, how do VRChat avatars end up on the public game menu? Because I know if you upload something public, it'll end up on the game menu, and my whole idea was to log into the company account on one computer and log into my personal account on another computer and have it uploaded as public so I could just clone it. Well, guess what? Someone was quick to shoot that down. Right here. Look at that. I'm gonna zoom in on that shit. Right here. This comment right here. So basically this person was saying, not only is it against the terms of service, I don't know if I can zoom in on this browser. Right here. Look at that. So basically this one comment right here single-handedly just shot down weeks worth of effort. It took me weeks to get avatar upload privileges on I am Monster Mash underscore, which is Monster Mash, the development team name or the production company name, the hypothetical, like, the production company, like, just the name for the company to get this off the ground that I chose. And this one comment just single-handedly shot down weeks worth of effort that I did, and I should have done some research knowing that, and this is a common thing with Meta, if someone logs into your account from Meta on a different IP address, you'll get locked out. Sorry, my filter is frozen, but I'm just documenting. This may be a bit jarring for the viewer to watch. I apologize to you, the viewer. This may be a bit jarring for you to watch, but the whole point of this is just to document where I'm at right now and what I'm having to deal with. And just documenting the moment and what I'm going through and where I'm at. So, not only is it against the terms of service to have a shared account, so you can't be like a company and have a shared account with VRChat. So you'll get automatically locked out just because somebody logs on with a different IP. So like, if you were to have a company account, you would have to do it in the same building like you all would. It would have to be all in person, and everybody would have to be living together. Everybody would have to be living together under the same roof. So you can't do like a shared company account because the act of somebody else logging onto your IP will get you locked. But I'm been growing very I've been growing very desperate to try to get this accomplished. And you can just see the slew of comments left here, and the assumptions that I'm not using the correct version of Unity. This person is accusing me of using the incorrect version of Unity. As you can clearly see in the demonstration video, I'm not using the incorrect version of Unity. These are all assumptions. Missing scripts of dynamic bones. I mean, so I got my dynamic bones asset directly. I got my dynamic bones asset directly from the Unity store. It's the official dynamic bones from the Unity store. So how it could be missing scripts is beyond me. That's just completely beyond me. Just the assumptions, it really drives me crazy dealing with the assumptions of the VRChat community. They are assuming that you're completely amateur and just, like, they assumed you only viewed, like, 2 or 3 videos on this. No, I viewed every video there is to view out there about avatar upload, but the problem is I know I'm doing it. I'm expecting it to be ready to go because I'm trying to prepare for an avatar commission, and I don't have the time or the energy, or, because I'm a full-time student and everything like that. I don't know if I said that already, but I'm kind of doing this vlog style, just kind of shooting from the hip, but I'm a full-time student, and I work in person. It would take me probably about 6 months to do everything they're doing in that VRChat tutorial videos, like setting items and everything. It's just a no-go for me. When I can get somebody else to do it on Fiverr, it's just a no-go. When somebody else should be able to do it, it's a fucking no-go. And then there's just people warning me about the avatar scraping and everything, and somebody warned me about is this a joke? You took money from something you have no experience in. I just get really tired of, like, some of these people, how condescending they are, and just how a lack of empathy, lack of understanding here. You also don't even seem to have a basic understanding of how VRChat works in general. No, I do. I've been playing the game since 2020. It is October 2022, and I've been playing the game since March of 2020. I said in my post right here, they talking about how being cloning on people can use it, blah blah blah. I said I would turn cloning off. Wow, this one last comment's really condescending right here. Do the person a favor. Do the person a favor and give their money back. Do a little research before you take people's money for something they probably know more money about than you. I mean... Wow, what the fuck was that about? What the fuck was that about? I mean, really? Really, like, what the fuck? What the fuck was that about? Wow. I mean, just... wow, just wow. I mean, this community is like, you get people who are really supportive, and then you get people like that. There are some people who out here who are good and who are supportive and who are understanding. See, the problem is, people like Knickerbocker assume that people like me have a background people like Knickerbocker assume that everyone uploading content into VRChat is supposed to have a background in gaming development. We're supposed to be computer science majors. We're supposed to be gaming developers. We're supposed to know how to 3D model. We're supposed to know all of that. We're supposed to know as much as the developers of the VRChat game. In VRChat, and I know VRChat means well and and they really intend to make this accessible to everybody and make this, like, possible for everybody. But that's part of the problem of this community. It is assumed that you are a gaming developer or whatnot if you're not playing on a quest. It's like, if you're not on a quest, you must be a gaming developer, you must be a know-it-all, you must be a supercomputer geek, you must know Unity and modeling, you must know Blender. Like, there's this assumption that we're all supposed to just like, you know, it's assumed that you know it. And if you don't, you're stupid. If you don't, you're just stupid. I don't know what this quote is about. At times I wonder why those with no knowledge of the game trying to become a content creator that charges for payment. Sometimes just seems very audacious about that to me. Yeah, I don't know how to do this, so I already accepted commission, and now I need help to finish it. People don't see the game as a way to make friends or have fun anymore. They want to ERP, make love VRChat, make make likes VRChat TikTok, and be avatar creators even though their creations are retextures that took 5 minutes to complete. Okay. What? How does this have anything to do with me? See, these people think... You ask a question like that, some of these people think you're stupid just for asking a question. They say no question is a stupid question. Well, I apparently asked a stupid question and pissed a bunch of people off. Okay, yeah. Thank you, you did it. Good job, you spit in my face. You fucking spit in my face. See, it's like, I wanna get my original character that I created, that I have a cosplay for and everything else into the metaverse. And people who, you know, and other people who hear about it, it's like, oh, fuck you. Spit on you. Like a fucking llama. That's what this person did, they just fucking spit on me. That's what it feels like. I feel like they spit on me, based on reading those comments. And no, I don't have no knowledge of the game. You're making an assumption. I do have knowledge of the game. I have been following this game. I will emphasize, again, I will repeat, I have been following this game and its development since 2017, since the day it launched on Steam. Justin Roiland tweeted about it. I've been there, following its development since game one. I couldn't get in until March of 2020 because I had to have a system that would play it properly, and then I got an even better system that could do VR. No, I do have knowledge of the game. No, I do know how the game works. I've spent months in VRChat. I've spent time living in VRChat. In 2020, I spent a lot of time just virtually, like, living in VRChat before I started anything on social media and Instagram and stuff like that. So, you are the one who is just... you are the one who is just... I don't know what you are, but your assumptions that you're making are 100% incorrect. Incorrect. No, I do know how things work, because I've spent a lot of times in VRChat. Do I know how things work on the coding level? No, and that may be the problem, is that, no, I don't know how things work on the coding level. What are you gonna do? Spit in my face because I don't know how things work on the coding level? I'm expected to know the coding, right? I'm supposed to know what the coding means. I'm supposed to know what the coding means in the VRChat avatar descriptor. I'm supposed to know that. Oh shit! I'm supposed to know that, huh? That means that, oh, I'm not worthy of uploading an avatar. That's what you told me. You just told me I'm not worthy of even fucking uploading an avatar because I don't know that. Because I don't know that. Like, I'm gonna let you stop me from doing this. Like, I'm gonna let you stop me from trying to seek help on Fiverr, from trying to seek... This is why I need to seek paid tech support, is because of assholes like you! I have to seek paid tech support because of assholes like you. It's because of people like you. Insult me. I got insulted for asking a basic question. I got insulted. Insulted. So if I never upload my avatar onto the metaverse, if it never happens, if I never get it onto VRChat or the metaverse in general, you know why? Because it's because of assholes like that. They just insult you instead of helping you. And as if it isn't already difficult enough. I mean, I already have to resist the urge to scream at people and reply in all caps. I'm already resisting the urge to reply to people in all caps and scream at people, but no, I'm not gonna stoop down to that level. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. So I just tried using the VRC companion application, and I had problems importing stuff through Windows Explorer, like how they teach you how to do on the YouTube videos. So what am I gonna do, fucking try it again? Thinking that it's gonna work or something? So, somebody finally did answer my question, how do VRChat avatars end up in the game menu? It's because developers picked them, and that's what I thought. That's what I thought. I thought that developers picked them. And then this person warned me about how, like, if an avatar is public, it can pop up in a random avatar world and have, like, an avatar pedestal and all that. Which, I mean, you know, having an avatar pedestal or whatever, I kind of have, like, I'm willing to do whatever it takes attitude. I kind of have a whatever it takes attitude, because I really want to get this accomplished, I really want to get this done. But at the same time, that would mean that there would be, like, everybody in the, you know, like, a lot of people in the game using it, and, it is my character, so, I don't know, I feel conflicted about it, you know, I feel conflicted about it at the moment. And what did I do? What did I do? I imported, yes, SDK for shaders avatar package still didn't work. Still didn't work. And it's the correct version of Unity. Oh yeah, uploading avatars is public as far as like avatar creators and commissioners go. Uploading avatar is public. Two very big no-nos. Uploading avatar on transferring, okay, cloning and uploading as public big no-nos, which I knew that. I know the unwritten rules, I knew that. But I'm desperate here. I'm getting desperate because I'm not having success uploading somebody else's avatar package that was supposedly ready to go through the SDK, and I'm not gonna be... There are other videos of avatar packages like that that are ready to go, that are commissioned, that are available, but I'm not going to be spending time lining everybody's pockets when I'm more than likely going to have the same outcome. It's probably not going to upload. And I want to put the work in when it comes to my commission. That's when I want to put the work in. That's where I want to put my money at, and that's where I want to put the work in. So 2 years I have been trying to upload. 2 years I have been trying to do this. First time I gave up because it was too much work setting visines and everything. I was like, if I have to do that, I'm gonna do that for my avatar commission. It's too much work to do it for something other than a commission. Alright, I just want to do a correction about Knickerbocker. Knickerbocker actually took my content completely out of context and didn't understand what I was asking about or talking about. It says, you took money from someone for something you have no experience in, question mark. No, I didn't. I'm the customer. I'm the one who wants a commission. I'm the one who has an original character that I want to get commissioned. No, you wouldn't want somebody like me making content for somebody else, especially if somebody were to pay me, because no, I don't know. You know, I can't even get past avatar upload. I can't even get past avatar upload. Of course, I wouldn't be doing that. That would be like scamming. So, I don't know how the fuck they got to that conclusion, but they're accusing me of being a scammer, and of course if somebody was advertising those services on a website like Fiverr and at my knowledge level, at my skill level, yes, that would be scamming, yes, that would be a scammer, and I can see why this person is upset, but they completely misunderstood and took my post that I made here out of context, so this is just really irrelevant. I mean, really. And I kind of feel like, first time reading it, I kind of feel like my intelligence is being insulted. Yes, I'm capable of following basic instructions. As you can see, I am capable of following instructions. I am capable. I just proved I am capable of following instructions. But I have to release this, I want to make sure I make this correction that, and like, I would be an asshole too, and I would be angry and lash out like that at someone who is offering services for somebody else at my skill level. But no, I'm not offering services for anyone here. I am the artist, I am the one who has the original character that I want turned into a CGI avatar to upload to VRChat. I'm the one who's struggling. I'm the customer. So they twisted it and took it completely out of context. Do the person a favor and give them their money back and do a little research before you take people's money for something they probably know more about than you. Yeah. Well, in that case, like, look, I agree with Knickerbocker that somebody of my skill level shouldn't be doing that, and I'm not doing that. That's not. I am the one who is the customer. I'm not the dealer, I'm the customer, so I don't know how they got it twisted, but I kind of feel like this one down here applies to me, like, just saying that, like, oh yeah, like, doing this for the likes and stuff. You know what? I got to say to that, doing this for the likes or whatever. Excuse me. A lot of people actually fucking unfollow me when I post VRChat content on Instagram. And it doesn't get a whole lot of engagement on TikTok, but at least people don't, like, actually unfollow me. But people fucking hate the metaverse. People fucking hate the metaverse probably for this exact fucking reason. This is probably why people actually fucking hate the metaverse. People hate the metaverse so much that when I post metaverse content with involving VRChat, that people actually unfollow me. No, I'm not doing this for the likes. This is not for the likes. That's not why I'm doing this, but I mean, I see the anger, I see the resentment, and now, like, I'm actually changing my position on what Knickerbocker has said. However, their statement doesn't even really apply to me that much because I'm not gonna repeat myself. We all know what's going on here. And I'm glad I'm not actually replying to these people and, like, screaming my rage at them. I'm glad I'm like making a video. It's so much better that I'm making a video because I don't want to get a reputation for like, you know, being, I want to be civil. I want to try to be civil, you know, especially with internet discourse replying back to people. I want to try to be civil, but I am getting emotional and animated in the video. Yes, because I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated. I'm really frustrated. I'm really frustrated. I mean, like, really. Especially at the assumptions, too. Like, you're just gonna assume that it's gonna work because it works for you. Alright, so that was basically just a recap of what's happened over the course of this year only in trying to get past Avatar upload and why it's so difficult and why I just want to present to the world my pain and anguish over this subject and just I want to document this moment. So in the next part of the documentary I'm going to be showing what happens or doing sort of a video diary demonstrating. This is just going to be video diary style, very kind of guerrilla, amateurish. That's why I'm calling it a documentary, really, but, I'm going to, yeah, so I'm going to be, putting my avatar package together, messaging people on Fiverr, and then I'm going to be messaging commissioners, and I'm going to try to get further ahead with this. I'm going to try to get further and further ahead, not to, I might encounter problems, I might encounter continued problems, continued errors, trying to do this. And the reason why I don't have a VRM file for my character yet is a lot of commissioners actually do both Avatar and VRM, and you can get like a VRChat avatar file turned into a VRM and all that, so I want to do them in sync with each other, and also because it is more important to me, it means more to me to have a VRChat avatar to interact with people with the proper avatar skin than to have a VRM file. It means more to me to have something for VRChat, it really does, having played the game for almost like 3 years now, and just, yeah, it means more to me. I will be releasing this as a full-length documentary, once all that is finished. Actually, once the avatar is uploaded and finished into VRChat, I intend the full-length documentary to end with the avatar finally being done and uploaded and me getting to my final destination, that last step. That's where I intend to end the documentary, the full-length one. So I'm just uploading this as a part 1 just to get this out there now. My intention is to get this out there ASAP because I really want people to see what I'm going through, to try to have some empathy and some understanding, try to bridge some gaps here, and maybe if I'm lucky somebody will care enough and give a shit enough to actually help me. Maybe somebody will believe in my cause and actually help me out with this, give me a helping hand instead of me struggling and also dealing with people who just are like, you know, some of them just, yeah, drive me really crazy with the assumptions and also just people being straight up assholes. So that would be all for the part. Hope you had some laughs, whatever, enjoyed watching the shit show.